What's up, traders? So, had a little bit of a short stream today. We did get one trade on GERN, so let's get to it. As always, if you want to go watch this trade live, feel free to go check it out right there. I'll leave the card and the timestamp for it when the trade started live, and you can go back and watch it. It was a pretty quick one. We started this one a little bit early, as you can see, and yeah, so not too upset with how it started. We started right at 222, kind of felt a little toppy. It was a little extended, but then that's when the real move decided to happen. It started to squeeze really nicely. Now, if you go back and watch the live trade, you'll see how like zoned in I was as this was happening. And it's not because it was going against me, but it's because when a move is happening like that, that's when I feel the most comfortable. Those are the moves that I like to see when it's making this squeeze and you can just start to feel it, right? You start to feel what the stock is doing on that move up. It's going in one direction. There's a huge imbalance and you're basically waiting to feel the top, right? And as you can see, I did a pretty good job of it this time, and I'm usually pretty good at it. Anytime you see a stock move in the way that GERN was, I'm usually near the top when it comes to an entry. So we started this one a little bit early, trying to play just the extended move, and then it finally made the real move there, got our ad, made a pretty big flush back down, stronger the move, weaker the trend. So we took off half our position there, and we put our other half down here, figuring if it wanted to come all the way down here and fill us, we'd be very happy with the trade. And we ended up bottom ticking this thing. As you can see, the bottom of this candle was 210 for some reason. Give me 1 second. Let me reload. There we go. So I should be able to click on the candle now. There you go. So the low of this candle was 210. We actually got filled at 210. And then you can see all these next candles, 211, 211. Or even over here, I only got down to 211. So we literally bottom ticked our exit there. Pretty happy with that. It was just an order we threw out there. No real reason. Getting back close to this previous resistance at $2. But I figured, just kind of front run that a little bit. It already made a huge move down all at once. If it wants to kind of give us that extra little push, we'll take it instead of trying to wait it out. And it worked out. So, and the reason we took half there was because we were a little bit early in this. Anytime it makes the real move and you're already in the stock, it reminds me of when you play double tops. Playing a double top, you try to predict that it's going to double top and then it just blows through it, right? You're never comfortable in those situations because you're now entered right before a breakout level, right? And then it broke out. So you really never want to be entering until you feel near the top of the breakout and you were already in at the breakout level. So that's why when it comes back down to this area, if you feel like you started the trade a little bit too early, you can get out of at least half of your position just to, eliminate some of the risk in case it does bounce. Because very commonly you get this move back up, whether it's, coming up to make sloppy seconds, going up to test the highs like it did here, going up to continue higher. Usually you get that kind of a bounce, and we were fortunate enough to get a pretty big move back down before it did so. And like I said, sometimes it just works out in your favor, and we'll take it. So nice little green trade here to start Monday morning. As you can tell, I am feeling a lot better. If you weren't here for the live stream, I have my ice pack because my jaw, you can still see, I physically can see that it's still swollen. And the more I talk, the more it kind of hurts. So I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. Don't forget to hit that like button. Always appreciate that. It helps out the channel and the YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Always appreciate that support. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.